I've been into country music since I was as far back as I can remember. I don't ever remember having an interest in anything other than country and bluegrass music. With the exception of, a little bit of this and that, because you had to go to the school dances and you had to get a girl to dance with you, so you had to know some of it. But
that was my next question, though. Yeah. Did you have to explain this to girlfriends? And
oh, people thought I was nuts. They really did.
Yeah, we still do.
44. He said, your life's just like a truck. Sometimes you get a little stuck.
I go down to church, and I would sing something like 12th baritone with the chorus. Here's these old people hanging out at church, and I'm trying to find a part that isn't being sung. And then I'd walk through the woods. You talk about a strange kid. I would walk through the woods like Jimmy Martin, yelling and singing and trying to imitate some of the singers of the time.
The first band I put together, I played banjo in. But my dream, which I'm living right now, is to play rhythm guitar in a bluegrass band.
It's interesting, but I really didn't have an interest in playing a mandolin for a really long time. I wanted to be a drummer.
I ended up being a rock drummer for 17 years and walked away from that.
I found out quick that if you're a drummer, you're in the back of the stage and not a lot of people pay attention to you. So.
And I was 27 years old, and the girl that I was dating talked me into going to Smokey's Bluegrass Festival.
He's the only person that ever came to me and said he wanted to learn how to play banjo and did it.
In all honesty, I pretty much consider myself a hack. I've sat with some of the best. I learned how to play banjo the wrong way. My hands work out of a backward roll, which is as backward as it comes. Nobody plays backward roll.
I guess you could say I was born into music. I grew up in the Berkshires in Massachusetts, Western Mass, and my family, my dad and his brothers and my grandfather all played country music and started to play bluegrass and jigs and reels, all that kind of stuff.
My mother sang opera and played the guitar and taught both my brother and I to sing.
So it sort of was an ongoing thing in my house. Some families have Sunday dinner, and we had weekend music.
Many times it got me through. It's a good old boy, that 1944. And
George Jones is number one. But the funny thing about that is that I listened to old recordings, and I wasn't really all that excited about his voice. I was more excited about trying to figure out, how does this guy take everybody and put them in the palm of his hand by singing emotionally? And I wanted to do that. I wanted to figure that out.
Yes, what Daddy said was true. And it's painted acoustic blue.com. It's a good old boy, that 1944.